Hey there everyone, Indulger here, back again with some more Fire Emblem Heroes. This is Aether Age Week 105, Day 2. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be notified when I post. Alright, we're going to jump right into a mock battle because this mock battle is really hard. Newcomer alert, stand by, let's load that up, then we'll do a defense review, and then today's fight. Alright, today's fight is with Cendolijo. I think I said that right. My Spanish isn't great. I think it sounds Spanish, but who knows? You tell me. We're going to use the Dimitri team today to take this down, and my oh my, this was super difficult, so I want to get right to this before it falls out of my brain how to beat this. Alright, let me set up my position I'm going to need here, and let me talk about the team. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of AI manipulation that I need to get to go in my favor to get this to work, so, I mean, kudos. I don't think I would get this clear in one try. There's no way. But I will say some things that jump out to me. You've got a really nice Veronica and a really nice Aether. My Kaya is really here, I'm guessing, for one reason, for ground orders. And then Sothis for scoring, plus 10, and then Bram for scoring, and then just because it's Bram, and Bram's really dumb this week. Really dumb. So my Bram counters are really going to try to pick on his defense a bit. Yeah, but if he has full HP, his def push is going to make it really difficult to kill him. I have to get a scenario where Dimitri's got Aether ready so I can blow him away and actually avoid him. So we'll talk about what the range Bram is scanning here in a minute, but then you've also got this Eldigan debuff to the point where you're just trying to get him to soak a Milla. Alright, so you've got... I am bringing Milla, and it's important. If I don't bring Milla, you've got this Restore Trap. This is basic Restore Trap, which will run... It'll cause severe havoc to me, so I have to shut that down. So you are very vulnerable on light. Now, this would probably... Well, in this case, it's not an Astra season, because you can't run these two. But just keep in mind, I know you're aware of this. I can shut down the Restore, and that's going to be the basis of how this works. So, you've got this healing tower just sort of showing, I guess, basically because if somebody tries to go for it, you can punish them with a Restore Trap. Again, but that's severely susceptible to isolation. In the back here, you got this map that lets you hide these structures fairly well. So you got your Dark Shrine completely leveled up. That's awesome. I do as well. And then your Bright Shrine is coming up as well. So 2 more levels on that. This Panic Manor causes a lot of grief for me. I tried to Ike this, but you've got an Ike. You stop Ike with the Hardy Bearing. So the first thing you want to do is stop Ike. That's great. I mean, this no follow-up Hardy Bearing Sothis really does the job at plus speed in this ridiculous speed push. So I'm going to use the fact that I have a Bolt Tower in a pretty common location to beat most of these up. I'm really sad that Bram's not getting hit by that. But, I mean, you're not running Catapult. There's no... Obviously, it's not Duma season, so... My structures are going to work for me. But I have to get rid of that Healing Tower. This all comes down to this Bolt Tower. I don't have another way of beating Edelgard otherwise. Not with this team. Not this week. Not with an Ike. Not on the field. And I'm actually going to punish you. Don't forget, if you fight a Hector, if you fight a Dimitri, his Unity actually cancels that out and actually adds a little bit of a buff to it. So, it's actually really important. If I don't have that debuff on my attack, I don't beat this Adel. So, alright, so I'm going to show you what I do here. I'm just going to start off by attempting to break the Healing Tower. I fail. Makes sense. But now I know that's not the trap, so that's very important. I know that's not the trap. So I can't quite beat the Healing Tower in one go, but that's okay. Nobody's coming at me because, again, I've got Milla shutting down the Veronica. And again, it's not HP-based, thankfully. It's just defense-based because that just exploded on me, and that would have been bad. So that would help a Fjorm. A Fjorm wouldn't be able to shut this down, but a Milla can. Milla continues to be really stupid. I'm just going to hit and run that real quick, and then come on over here and end my turn, too. Alright, so here comes the Bolt Tower. Bam. And so, God, this Veronica is such a little pest. She's such... Oh, God, I can't say what I want to say. She was giving me so much trouble testing this out. I mean, this really took me a long time to get a solution here. But again, I'm going to punish this Panic Manor and use my Unity skill. And I'm going to utilize the fact that Peony's in the back line, and I'm going to utilize this tree. It's all very important. Everything I'm about to do is very important here. I'm going to... Actually, I don't want to move Dimitri yet. Actually, it doesn't matter. I want Air to actually pick up this Aether. It seems a bit insane, but she doesn't have any buffs on. And it's because this Veronica has been destroyed, that push isn't working. So I guess you could say if you had a Swift Sparrow or something, that actually might be better for you. Because you don't really have a way of mitigating the Bolt Tower. Even with that thing here, she wouldn't be healed. So that is a kind of a weakness. If your Veronica had a better A slot to give her speed, even just like a darting blow, I think I'm dead. I think I might be dead. We'll see how that works in a second. So I'm just going to move my Dimitri up. He's going to be able to get his speed solo off. And then I'm going to pump up my speed here, and again, this tree is allowing me to move forward with Milla. If I move her over here, what ends up going to happen is Veronica has no choice. She can't restore, and the only really hits are here. There's a ground orders in play here, but these two slots are the only way I can avoid Bram on turn 1. It's the only way. So if I'm going to go a tanking team, I'm going to have to try these two slots. I tried a bunch of ways to get rid of the Panic Manor, but it actually, ironically, ends up helping me. So I'm going to move my Mill up here. I get a little bit of close guard help. And then, again, I also am protected by this tree. Finally, Erica's going to move here because she has a lot of speed this week. Speed solo, speed. I'm not worried about her dying. She's got a lot of speed. So let's see how this plays out. Veronica's going to start and then get danced. And then she either goes for Chebria or restores because she can't kill anyone. The next move here is Adel, and she barely dies. Barely dies, again, because of that panic. Oh, God. All right, let me take a breath. That was a lot of work just to set that up. And now from here, you have no idea how many times I died here. It seems easy. It's like, oh, yeah, it's no problem. I'm just going to, pick off these weak things and then go from there. It's the Bram. It's the Bram and the Veronica that really, really make this hard. Really hard. Really, really hard. Air's in the position to pick off this Micaiah, which will open up the lane to eventually beat this Bram. And I already have Peony in this lane. Again, this has to just work out pretty fortuitously for me. I am panicked, so that's not great. But if I ran the numbers, if I did my due diligence, I would see that I could barely beat the Bram. Actually, no, I can double him. As long as I can double him, I'm okay. Is that what I want to do? I think so. We're going to beat that Bram, because he's got to go player phase. If he doesn't, I'm just screwed. And then from here, I've protected the air in the back line. If I don't get rid of this stupid Veronica, she's going to be attracted to this spot to restore, and then you've got aerobatics on the L again. If you didn't have aerobatics on him, I think I'm okay, because I don't think... What should happen next is Eldigan's just going to go after Dimitri, and then I'm fine, but it's not what happens. You've got this aerobatics. Aerobatics is awful, because in this position, she can go pretty much anywhere, and she kills Milla, and she kills Peony, and I don't like that. So, here's what I'm going to do. It's kind of a gamble. I don't think it's a gamble. Somebody tell me what the maximum HP for a gravity trap is, but I don't think it's above 60. I know it's the trap, but I've got to get rid of that Veronica. There's a bunch of other things I could try here, but this is the thing that made the most sense, and it's actually the clear here. So I can take that Eldigan no problem, and then finish the Sothis. Get that Aether. Come on back. That's not the trap. And just finish this up. And that's my solution. I gotta be honest with you, I was gonna try to player phase that, but you pretty much exhausted me mentally. That's the best I'm gonna give you. I don't really have a lot of feedback there. Again, let's look at that one more time, just to explain what's making that so dangerous, because it really is dangerous. All right, I mean, if you're not interested in more map analysis, you can go ahead and skip to the defense of today's fight. But again, if you're gonna use this map, it's very nice because you can hide structures back here. This is why a lot of people are putting Catapult level 7 here to stop things like this. It's actually a really good play, because this is such a common map that putting a Catapult here is fairly common among high-level players, what I've seen. But anyway, for most everybody else, it's going to be really hard to take those out. And it's just a beautiful position for the Panic Manor. It's really hard to get there. This tree's causing a lot of grief. You got the Restore Trap, obviously. I don't quite understand why you don't move the Aether back. Is there a reason why? I mean, because there is some potential maybe to do some shenanigans over here, but you got this Bram. It's going to be really hard. I don't know who's going to naturally be able to counter a Bram here, But if you moved it back, it's going to really be hard to break it and get out and then move somebody here. I mean, that's one tweak I would make. I don't quite see why you don't want to do that. Otherwise, you could also move the bolt tower back here because it's just very easily clipped. So these two, I think you could probably manipulate a little differently. And then I get the healing tower. People might say, oh, it's wide open, and it kind of is. But it's a restore trap trick. So you're hoping people don't see that. And yeah, it's still really dangerous, even with getting rid of that thing. Now, a bolt tower in this position might help a little bit to get rid of that Bram. But, oh, man. Again, I get lucky. It's not lucky. I kind of intentionally do this with my Dimitri clears and Brams. I need an Aether to get rid of Bram. Yeah, I love the map. I love this. It's really hard to navigate around there. And maybe another time I can try to player phase that. But I did want to call it. I love your map. It's really good. I really like what you've done there. So thanks, Sendo, for the fight. If you guys want to be part of that series, all you gotta do is leave a comment on this video. Take a look at the video description for full details on how you can be featured here on the show. You can be fought in either season, and then you can be fought either blind. Well, I don't call it blind anymore. It's a no plan, like I just play it once. I don't try to practice it. Or like we just did with Sendo there, where you try to kill me mentally. That took a long time, guys. And if you want to, Sendo, if you're interested, you want to join the Discord, and you guys want to attempt that map yourself, take a look at my Discord. Notes are in the video description as well. Let's look at this defense with a Zane. Is it still Zane bonus unit? See, I don't know if it is, but I don't think it matters. Zane's still a competent unit. This is a pretty invested one with a close counter and speed solo and no counter disrupt. I like it. Again, you might say, oh, well, it's a minus speed. It doesn't matter. Zane doesn't care about any of these stats. He only really cares about that one. So you can run a neutral Zane, minus speed Zane. The worst Zane you can have is a minus HP. So let's see how this goes out. I've never really seen a Zane against my team, so I'm a little curious. I'm curious how this will function. All right, they successfully got rid of the Panic Miner. That's always a good step. They've got a Milla here to shut down what? What are they shutting down? They're not shutting down much, so I don't know what they're trying to shut down. They could shut down both dancers. This is very Milla-able, but, you know, I've got a built-in Hardy Bearing here, a Hardy Bearing here, one dancer. It's going to be hard to get out of this unless you have double Milla. I'm really surprised I don't see double Milla more often, though. They've tested the traps. I know that's the trap. Okay, I mean, it's fine. You're gonna run out of time here. It's turn 6. They get rid of the Ninian, and Corrin's here as a buddy. Corrin's giving attack and speed, and then I'm guessing Milla's going to be giving the defensive side. Do you have a swap? Oh, it's going to be really hard to get out of here then. You're going to dance him, and then how are you getting out? I guess you could move the Sharina here, but you can't do both. So it doesn't look great. I would probably want to have a Zane with a Milla and a Corrin. Corrin's going to be chilled, though. Corrin's going to be hit by that. And who's getting hit by this? Yeah, this is the problem, is that both of your helpers are getting chilled. I don't know about that move. What did they... Whoa, okay, you're going for it. This looks like a give-up, because I think they just didn't have what they wanted, because this is... You do not want to do what you just did. That's not good. Unless that was a pulse smoke, Sharina, which is not. It's a tack smoke. This is looking super dicey. Again, pulse smoke kind of shuts this down. But, you know, I mean, Sony just got that one for free. That's free real estate. And then, yeah, Zane does a good job here, but... Zane lit. I mean, it's not like this didn't work out great. So maybe it was just like a hit-and-run sacrifice Sharina. What's going to be a problem here is that... Timeout. What's going to be a problem is Sothis has Vantage, and there's really nobody that can stop it. I mean, it looks like they try to stop it, and they just go, I can't beat it. Sothis with Vantage works yet again. Beautiful position. Solo and the Brazen worked. Shut that down. Thanks for the fight, Ammonia. Alright, guys, let's do it. Let's do today's fight. Get on out of here. I'm going to make some AA videos. God. I think I'm going to mix up my AA videos if you guys are interested in that. I'm having a problem with this speed tactic. I'll talk about it in a minute, but I think I'm going to just skip the first fight. AA videos. Because it's just so random. As we saw in that last one... No, not this one. So, actually, I know I didn't show this. Who's got the speed tactic? It doesn't work on this team because we have infantry, infantry, infantry. So, I don't know. I might revisit what I want to do here because it doesn't work on this team, and then it doesn't work on No, it does work on this team. Speed tactic does work on this team. Just not my Lucina team, so. Double Ikes, double Dimitris, and then a player phase team with Leaf. Let's go. Day 2s are traditionally pretty easy. Exor, Sophia showing. Plus 10. Duma in the corner. If you've yet to lose to a Duma in the corner ever, it's also the wrong season. He's not going to get any of that. He's going to get the chip, though. Chip will still work. Yep, but... Alright, we'll see. Is there a hardy bearing? If there's no hardy bearing, I don't see how I die. There's no hardy bearing, so I don't see how I die. They've got a built-in wall. They did everything I say not to do. Don't build walls. Don't build playpens. Don't put units in the corner. You'll get more chairs if you don't do those things. So, alright. Beat that horse to death in the past, so we won't go there anymore. See how we want to tackle this. Unless this is a lance breaker. It is a lance breaker. I'd say I could probably just Dimitri this. Honestly, I could probably still just Dimitri this. Yeah, we don't need to get cute, though. What are you doing? Cecilia, you've got a barb shuriken that does what? You're doing a cooldown. Okay. I feel like there's a lot more daggers that might be useful on her. But iceberg, okay. Okay, they're just trying to get an iceberg off. They get it off anyway. Again, there's just nothing here that's stopping an Ike, though. I mean, yeah, it's a red unit, but... So? So what? What is she gonna do? She has no speed. I mean, I can blast her. Alright, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. The fortress is set. I was talking so much crap about fortress setting, and for the first time in 105 weeks, guys, I think it's the first time. Maybe I'm being hyperbolic, but I don't think I've ever forgot to set my fortress, and I forgot to set my fortress. Oops. Oopsie poopsies. You know, I'm thinking just Peony, Lucina, Ike, and then we blow away the Reinhardt, and then, yeah, Sophia would hit me then, and then probably get danced. She's not gonna do anything, is she? I mean, she's all enemy phase. Like, she's not gonna be a problem, really, is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It just seems like an Ike to me. Seems like an Ike plop. You know, and Ike plops aren't great, but if you're gonna give me an Ike plop, well, I mean, what do you want me to do? It's just like right there. Is there an axe breaker? I mean, maybe there was an axe breaker reverse, but again, it doesn't matter. I kind of want you to hit me twice. The only real problem is getting up there. Alright. So, to get up there in a relatively fast amount of time, again, we don't really need to get there fast. We don't want to go turn 1, because we want to heal that 7 chip damage. I can get Ike up there. It's just from there... What do we want to do with, like, Lucina and company? I can come here, get shoved, and then Peony can be there, and that's fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Actually, Peony can probably just be here. And we'll have all the time in the world because you put a Duma in the corner. I don't know why you guys do that. Don't know. I really do want to just go for... I mean, can I just go?
Death's caress.
Let's just do this. I'm not getting defense, but I don't need defense. I guess I do. Celia's here.
Your orders. Ready. Yes. Orders.
Alright, everybody got healed. Thanks, Air, for that. That's why Duma doesn't work on Light, because Air exists. It's not like I need Ike by himself. He doesn't function like a solo. So I could actually move over here and then just end turn Air, dance her. Then I'll give him speed and some buffs and some things. You know, that's fine.
Orders. Understood.
Although I probably should do that. Yeah, I could actually open this Bright Shrine up just to get it open so we can get in there and then dance her out. And then, they can't do anything. Yeah, I like that better.
Good morning. Yes.
And then, Erica, what do we want to do with you? I don't know. We can test that trap later. If that's the trap, it's a bit silly because you're just going to blow up Duma. It's not a vantage play, so I don't know. You know, it's probably the trap. Doesn't matter. I don't know.
Counsel me.
Yeah, again, it doesn't matter. And maybe there's no lunge here. Ryan's gonna die. Bye-bye, Ryan. And then Sophia's gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna kill her in one shot. Never mind. Okay, I'm wrong. And here comes either Versa or Dead Girl. Dead Girl's dead. And then here's an Versa. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, and let's go ahead and test this trap now, because why not? Oh, I can't. Because why? Oh, because I stepped on a puddle somewhere. Okay. I mean, it's just going to be Ike. I can just go deal with that, I guess, so...
It's all for you. Maybe this way.
And Ike will get it, and... have Lucy jump up here. Air will go get that to the side. And... I don't know, let's test the trap. So, they did it. They did put a trap there. I don't get it.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Understood.
Understood. Understood.
Ready. Let me aid you.
That's today's fight. Alright. Again, day 2 is pretty straightforward. If you're watching out there, XOR, please just open it up. I mean, you got decent units. Ryan's functional. Please just don't put Dumas in corners. You need to make a showcase. I probably have enough, like... I mean, if you had... I'm just trying to think. If you had some... If, like, that Sophia had Hardy Bearing on, could I beat that with an... you know, I have to think about it some more. Alright, I don't know. There's not much more post-mortem analysis I can do on teams like that. It's just... If you haven't covered the Ike base, then you're just gonna have no chance. So... Alright, well, there. I had a fun one today. I really like that mock battle. It took a lot of my brain power, so maybe it's a good idea that day 2 was pretty straightforward. Alright, guys, well, I'm going to try my best to do a full 7-day AR. I'm going to try. It's been a long time. Why not? So, stay tuned for more AR. Stay tuned for an AA video if I don't get lazy. I'm going to try that right now, actually. Anything on your mind, leave me a comment below. You want to see more, please subscribe. Number one thing you can do. You can also look at my Discord. And we'll see you again tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye.